Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and today we're going to be looking at how we're going to be completing our simulator missions that is going to have us exploring how the strength of a force can affect an object's change in velocity. And as we begin breaking down how to complete these missions, we're looking to understand how to complete each of these missions and how to record the mission data in the Amplify page. So, as we get into breaking this down, keep in mind we're looking to understand these two things, and we'll come back and complete our survey so that we can identify, do we truly understand how to complete the missions and record the data, or do we maybe have some confusion? So let's take a look at how we are going to be completing these missions and collecting our data. Our simulator is going to be focusing on having us conduct a series of missions where we have an object that needs to reach a specific target with a specific velocity. Your challenge is to complete each mission by adding a single force to an object, and you'll see kind of what you need to do in that direction, and that force can be any size or direction. We'll be building on this idea of how are we going to use strong and weak forces to cause an object to change its velocity towards the target. So we're going to start by going into our simulator, and you'll be selecting a mission in the top left corner. You'll click on this little icon here. A set of missions will pop up. You'll pick the task and whatever mission that you want based on what you see displayed. So it might be mission 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. For each mission, you'll have a specific task that will require you to hit a target and hit the target with the object, and you'll know that the mission was successful because the object will disappear into the target. Now, each target will have an initial velocity. So you'll have to look at the data table to look at what the initial velocity is so that you can figure out and decide what change needs to occur and what kind of force you'll need to apply to create that change. Now, as you get into the build page, you're going to then set up a single force to cause the correct velocity change that you need. That velocity change, again, will cause the object to disappear into the target. You might need to run this mission a few times. You might need to apply different forces as you click the prepare force box in order to get it not only to the target, but with the correct velocity change so the target causes it to disappear. Once your object disappears into the target, once you've applied the correct force to change its velocity, you'll then click on the Analyze page so that we can look at not only what strength the force had, but what the velocity change was. You can use the scrubber bar at the bottom to kind of go back and forth to see the moment that the strength was applied and to see what the velocity change was in the Analyze table. From here, you're going to go into your data table, and for each of our missions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll use that Analyze page to record the most important information you need. What kind of change in velocity did you see? What direction did you apply your force? What strength was your force? And what change in velocity did we see? You'll do this for each of our different missions. At this point, if you're somebody who would like to see kind of a breakdown about how to complete mission number 1, you can work your way through each slide here, kind of breaking down what to do in the sim. I would have this up and the simulator on one side and go slide by slide and doing exactly what it says to do in the sim, so that when you get all the way to the Analyze page, you can not only identify what information you need, but also how to insert it into our data table. So at this point, go ahead and make your way back to the survey and complete it. If you put your X in yellow or red, make sure you reach out if you have questions, and good luck with your missions.